Hi friends, I'm Kel, and I want to bake something today. But I don't just want to bake something here in my oven like I would on a typical day. Instead, I'm going to try to bake something on a camp stove / grill. So tomorrow, my husband and I are going skiing with some friends, and like many Coloradans, we like to come off the slopes, go to our car, and do a little tailgating and grilling. And I was thinking, what could be better than a warm, gooey chocolate chip cookie when you're sitting out in the beautiful, crisp mountain air? And so I'm going to try to bake chocolate chip cookies on a camp grill. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I figure worst case scenario, we'll be eating some raw cookie dough tomorrow, and that sounds lovely as well. So let's get started. I'm going to be using Alton Brown's chewy chocolate chip cookie recipe, except I never have bread flour because that's an extra thing to have in my house. So I'm using it with AP flour, but I have all my ingredients ready to go. I have my sifted baking powder, salt, and AP flour. I have my sugars, brown and white sugars. I have my melted butter, which has got to be the best thing about Alton Brown's recipe because who can remember to soften butter? And I have some wet ingredients, some milk, egg yolk, and vanilla. And then of course, some delicious chocolate chunks. So we're gonna start throwing this together and see if we can bake something on a grill. Okay, I have a beautiful dough here. I'm just gonna add in my chocolate chunks to make it nice and, well, chocolate chippy, chocolate chunky. So if you're wondering how I'm going to bake these cookies on a grill, so am I. I really have no idea how this is going to work. But I have all these little tins, and I'm thinking that I'm going to somehow put the dough in the tins, cover them with foil, and try and create this little mini hot box that will maybe possibly cook the cookies. So I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be better to just plop a chunk of cookie dough in there and then let it kind of bake into a cookie, or if I want to actually press it in a little more like a skillet cookie and use the heat from all edges actually touching the dough. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. And we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna spray my tins with some cooking spray. I'm going to put some dough in the middle, just like I would if it was on a cookie sheet. So just a nice little mound of dough. But in this one, I'm going to flatten it out and make it a little bit thinner. Thinner might be better in trying to cook these on unpredictable heat. Okay, so this one I have flattened out. I'm gonna cover these with foil, chill them in the fridge, and put them in our cooler tomorrow morning, and we're gonna see what happens when we're out there grilling after we go skiing. So, can't wait.
Is stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.
Hi friends, I'm here at Loveland Ski Area. We just had a great morning on the mountain and now it's time for lunch. So we're gonna grill up some sausages. Maddie's got the grill going, sausages for the meat eaters. We got some grilled cheese for us vegetarians. And then I'm gonna put my cookies on and we're gonna see if we can have some warm, gooey chocolate chip cookies up here in the mountains. Cheers. The cookies are on the grill and I'm gonna just keep moving them around a little bit to account for hot spots and give them maybe 10 minutes and then we'll see. Progress report. We are definitely cooking. There's some pretty good meltage going on. So a few more minutes and then we'll see how it tastes. Okay, so we're calling this the final verdict. We have on the left the cookie that we mounded into a cookie shape, and you can see it kind of ran all over the place, and on the right we have the cookie that we shaped a little bit flatter, and they're both still a little gooey, but that might be okay. Goo's not bad. I think the one that we pressed flat cooked a little bit better than the one that was mounded, but we're gonna give them a taste and see how they taste. So it definitely looks like a cookie. Like there's definitely some baked action happening here. And it definitely tastes like a gooey, delicious cookie. Oh yeah, no complaints here. It may not be hold in your hand chocolate chip cookie, but it's warm, it's gooey, it's delicious, and it's perfect in this beautiful mountain air. So I have the more gooey one here. Definitely a little more cookie dough-esque, but it's still a little crispy on the bottom. Bottom definitely got crispy, so. That one tastes like warm cookie dough, and who could complain about that? I'm gonna keep digging into these, share them with my friends, and enjoy our beautiful mountains. So that was making cookies on a grill, and it actually worked out pretty well, considering it's a completely open grill with no covering to kind of trap that heat. Loud truck going by. I'm actually pretty impressed. Nice and crispy on the bottom, definitely more gooey on top, kind of like a skillet cookie. So I would say grab your favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe and give it a try. It's always nice to have something warm and delicious when you're out in cold weather, and it was the perfect end to this fun tailgate. So we're gonna pack up, we're gonna head back down to town, and I will see you next time. If you like this video, do all the YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, etc. And can't wait to bake something with you again. Thanks.